everyone, today we are going to learn about E. coli, Salmonella, Yersinia, Proteus and Klebsiella. All come under the Enterobacteriaceae family. So let's get started. Classification of the family divided into the Enterobacteriaceae divided into mesopathogen and the opportunistic pathogen. Under mesopathogen, E. coli, Salmonella serotype and Yersinia species fall. E. coli strains with different pathogenic attribute. Salmonella serotype, Salmonella typhimurium, Dublin, Anthritis and other serotype. These are the major or the most important serotype of Salmonella species. That is typhimurium, Dublin and Enteritis. Of Yersinia it is Pestis, Androcolitica, pseudotuberculosis. Opportunistic pathogen under this Proteus species fall Mirabilis and vulgaris, Klebsiella pneumonia, opportunistic pathogen, Enterobacter aeruginosa genes and other less important Enterobacter, Edward, Scylla tarda, Morga, Nila morgani, Serrata mar seasons. Introduction. The bacteria belonging to the family of Enterobacteriaceae are gram-negative to 3 micrometer in length, ferment glucose and a wide range of other sugar are also oxidase negative. Okay. The family contains more than 40 genera and over 180 species. Less than half of the genera are of veterinary importance. The term coliform, most important term, the coliform was formerly used to describe only Enterobacter bacteria capable of fermenting. Lactose is now sometimes used to describe the other member of the family. Grow on non-enriched media, facultative anaerobe and catalase positive. Reduce nitrate to nitrite. The molecular percent G plus C of the DNA is 38 to 60% and most important are motile by Patricus flagella, but Shigella and Klebsiella are non-motile. Important question. Some strains possess capsule. Enteric bacteria which tolerate the bile salt. It is very important characteristic of the Enterobacteriaceae. The enteric bacteria tolerate the bile salt in the MacConkey agar, caused a wide variety of clinical infection, and differentiation is based on biochemical reaction and differences in antigenic structure. Morphology and staining. Gram-negative Coccobacillus non-lactose fermenter, slow growers compared to the other members of Enterobacteriaceae, length 1.5 micrometer and width 0.7 micrometer, pleomorphic, increased polymorphism with increased temperature. At 25 degrees Celsius, all appeared as cocci. Important point. And at 37 degrees Celsius, all appeared as cocci bacilli, Coccobacilli. Capsule formation is optimal at 37 degrees Celsius. The bipolarity is the common in tissue smear, Vasen, Wright, Zimsa or methylene blue stain, and may occasionally be seen in gram stain preparation. Most species are flagellate in ambient temperature and motile, except Yersinia pestis, which is non-motile. Among the 17 species, Y. pestis, Yersinia androcolitica, and Yersinia pseudotuberculosis are the pathogenic for animals and human. Rodents are the natural reservoir of the Yersinia, less frequently other mammals serve as host. Yersinia classification: kingdom Eubacteria, phylum Proteobacteria, class Gamma Proteobacteria, order Enterobacteriales. Okay, family Enterobacteriaceae, genus Yersinia, 17 species. The major pathogen are Yersinia pestis, Enterocolitica, pseudotuberculosis. Others are Intermedia, Christensen, and Fredericksensi. Cultural characteristics: the colonial morphology of Yersinia pestis and gram stain. Aerobic, facultative, anaerobic. Growth of Yersinia occurred on MacConkey agar, followed by Salmonella, Shigella agar, SS agar, not on the brilliant green agar. Grow slowly than other Enterobacteriaceae. Characteristic feature of Yersinia and Yersinia pestis: pinpoint, grey, white, non-hemolytic. You could see in the picture the pinpoint. You would see here the pinpoint. Okay, grey, white, non-hemolytic colony at 24 hours. By 48 hour colony resemble typical enteric gram-negative colonies. Okay. After 48 to 72 hours, the grey, white to slightly yellow, opaque, raised, irregular, fried egg morphology. As in the mycoplasma, fried egg appearance. So here in Yersinia, the culture characteristic, when we examine it, we saw it irregular, fried egg morphology. Alternatively, colonies may have a hammered, copper, shiny surface. So it is an objective question. Hammered, copper, shiny surface shown by which member of Enterobacteriaceae? Yersinia. Now coming on to the next topic. Biochemical characteristics and sugar fermentation oxidation. So coming on to the biochemical test. Oxidase negative, catalase positive, okay. Methyl red positive, Vaux prox cures, may or may not. Indole production, nitrate production, growth on KNC, no growth. Okay. Urease positive, lysine decarboxylase negative, arginine dihydrolase negative, ornithine decarbylase positive, citrate utilization negative, beta galactosides positive, tryptophan deaminase negative, and esterase production negative. Glucose negative, mannose positive, inositol negative, sorbitol negative, rhamnose positive, sucrose negative, malibose negative, amytalin negative, and arabinose positive. Okay. So coming here, what we see in this picture, these are catalase positive, oxidase negative, indole positive. indole positive, indole positive, citrate negative, nitrate positive, and urease positive. So here nitrase positive and urease negative. Okay, rest indole here positive and citrate negative, catalase positive, oxidase negative. Growth of Yersinia pseudotuberculosis is considerably slower than that of the other species of Yersinia. Grows on McConkey agar, lactose negative. Okay, and in broth, growth is flocculent, producing structure resembles stalactites and clumps at the side and bottom of the tube. Okay, so because of the flocculent growth resemble the clumps at the side and bottom of the tube, the lactose positive colonies of Yersinia antrocolytica. So that were the lactose negative colonies of Yersinia pseudotuberculosis and Yersinia antrocolytica lactose positive, especially distinctive on EMB and hemolytic on blood agar. So the lactose positive colony of Yersinia antrocolytica were specially distinctive on EMB, hemolytic on blood agar. Colony diameter 1 mm, Yersinia pestis, and other species of Yersinia are possess diameter of 1.5 mm, such as antrocolytica, pseudotuberculosis, so on. Coming on to the next slide. Serotyping and biotyping methods are used for identifying the pathogenic Yersinia. Of the 21 serological groups, the Yersinia pseudotuberculosis serotype 1, 2, 3 contain the measure of the pathogenic isolates. There are 5 biotypes. Now 5 biotypes and more than 50 serotype of the antrocolytica. So what we studied that 21 serological groups of pseudotuberculosis and 50 serotype of Yersinia antrocolytica. So which one have abundant serotype? That is Yersinia antrocolytica. Somatic antigens 2359, 23589 are present in the isolate from the clinical infection causes by the species. Serotype O9 of the particular importance, it share common antigen with the Brucella species and it may induce false positive reaction in the Brucella agglutination test. So false positive reactions or the false positive result could arise because the serotype O9 shares the common antigen with the Brucella species and it may induce or result in false positive reaction in the Brucella agglutination test because of O9 serotype share common antigen with the Brucella species. It will impact on the Brucella agglutination test, as a result induce false positive reaction. The consequences of the infection with Yersinia species. Yersinia antrocolytica pick other domestic animals wildlife. Subclinical enteric infection, occasionally enteritis. Sporadic abortion. Humans gastroenterocolitis. Yersinia pseudotuberculosis in farm deer, sheep, goat, cattle, buffalo, pig, enteritis in young animals, subclinical infection in older animals, and mesenteric lymphadenitis. Okay. Cattle, sheep, sporadic abortion, goat, guinea pig and other animal, focal hepatic necrosis and septicemia. Case for septicemia. Humans, enterocolitis, mesenteric lymphadenitis. Yersinia pestis, bubonic and the pneumonic plague, and in rodents, sylvatic plague. It is an important question. Yersinia pestis in cat feline plague. Yersinia pseudotuberculosis and antrocolytica are found in the intestinal tract of wide range of wild mammals, birds and domestic animals, which may serve as the reservoir of the infection. Okay, many avian species may act as the amplifier host and may also transfer the organism mechanically. Both organisms can grow in wide range of temperature, 5 to 42 degrees Celsius, okay, 5 to 42 degrees Celsius, and survive for long periods in cool, wet condition. Yersinia pathogen, facultative intracellular pathogen. Some members of the Yersinia are pathogenic in humans, briefly in soil, soft tissue 1 week, frozen years. So here, important question, briefly in soil, soft tissue 1 week and frozen year. Inhabited, soil, soft tissue, frozen. Rodents are the natural reservoirs of the Yersinia, less frequently other mammals serve as host. Infection may occur either through blood in case of Yersinia pestis or in case of the alimentary fashion, occasionally via the consumption of food products, vegetable, milk, dry products and meat contaminated with the infected urine or feces. Antigen and toxicity. Toxin. Yersinia pestis, capsular antigen and somatic antigen. So the one which is capsular antigen, heat labile, unstable, and the somatic antigen, heat stable. Yersinia pseudotuberculosis, flagellar antigen, common, somatic antigen, A type specific antigen, 5 serological group. So one is flagellar antigen, then common serosomatic antigen, and the other is A type specific antigen. Virulence determinants: calcium dependent at 37 degrees Celsius, protein VNW, plasmid encode protein, part of low calcium regulated response, rapid proliferation leading to the overwhelming septicemia. So calcium dependency at 37 degrees Celsius, that is low calcium regulated response, result in septicemia. Yersinia outer proteins, YOPS. Yersinia outer proteins, YOPS. Okay. Plasmid encoded low calcium regulated controlled protein 11, cytotoxic, inhibit phagocytic migration, engulfment intracellular, killing and inhibit platelet aggregation. So these were the virulence determinants, V and W, and Yersinia outer proteins. Virulence determinants: the envelope YOP protein and VW. The next is envelope F1 antigen and coagulase and fibrinogen activator fibrinolysin. Protein polysaccharide complex, highly expressed in the mammalian host, not expressed in the flea host. Antiphagocytic antibodies to F1 are productive. So envelope F1 antigen, protein polysaccharide complex, highly expressed in the mammalian host, not expressed in the spleen, in the flea host. Antiphagocytic and antibodies are very protective to F1 antigen. Coagulase and fibrinogen activator fibrinolysin, plasmid encoded protein. These were protein polysaccharide complex. Coagulase causing clotting and microthrombi formation, and fibrinolysin promotes the dissemination. Okay. History: Dr. Yersinia identified the causative agent of plague in 1894. Only Sylvatic cases 400 of plague have been reported in the southern western US, and 3 major global pandemic have been recognized. That is Justinian pandemic 541 AD, Justinian pandemic 541 AD, 40 million in North America, Africa, and Asia and Europe. Black Death pandemic 1346 to 1400, sudden appearance in Europe 1347, ratus, Xenophysella chiopis, impact on the England, greatest of all countries, sporadic outbreaks throughout the 14th century, 17 to 55 million perished, 1/3 of the population. Coming on to the history, Justinian pandemic and Black Death pandemic we have studied. Great Plague of London and United States. Great Plague of London began in 1664, reporting of 6 persons shutting up home. Lord have mercy upon us. Killed dogs and cats. Peak mortality of 7,000 per week, and total mortality 1/5 of the population. United States. Hawaii 1899, San Francisco 1900, 1924 epidemic, Los Angeles 32 pneumonic cases per 31 death. Spread throughout the western US from Rattus norvegius, Rattus to sylvatic rodents, primarily ground squirrels. So we have studied 4 pandemic, that is Justinian pandemic, Black Death pandemic, Great Plague of London, United States. Habitat: vector, the oriental rat flea, Xenophysella chiopis. This is an objective question. Primary host, rodents, cats, and antelope. And the secondary accidental host, human. Transmission: flea bite 78%, especially those associated with the ground squirrels. Direct contact 20%. Tissue body fluid scratches in bites. Yersinia pestis enters through break in the skin. Aerosol 2%. Direct contact, flea bite 78%. Direct contact 20%. Aerosol 2%. Human cases April to November. Flea transmission: flea found on rodents may carry disease. Transmit to others through saliva from puffing. Less than 27 degrees Celsius, blood clots in flea gut and transmission occur more regularly. Greater than 27 degrees Celsius, so blood clot in the flea gut dissolve and transmission less likely. So it depends upon the temperature. If the temperature is 27 degrees Celsius more, then the transmission will be less. But since blood clot dissolve at this temperature, but if the temperature is 27 degrees Celsius less, so the chances is that the transmission will occur more because the clot will not be able to dissolve. Cell cycle of the plague bacilli. Mass of plague bacteria form in the gut of the infected flea. Flea regurgitates encapsulate organism into bite on animal or human. Most organisms destroyed by the PMN, but some entering histiocytes survive and bacteria re-encapsulate and grow. Progeny is resistant to the intracellular killing by PMN. Plague epidemiology in nature. Sylvatic cycle, wild, urban domestic cycle. Reservoir, rock squirrels, ground squirrels, mice, voles. Okay. Sylvatic plague. So understand the life cycle. Enzootic plague maintained at steady level in the rodent population, low death rates as well as in mice and voles. Epizootic, large die of fleece change host, amplifying host, ground squirrel, rock squirrel, wood rats, expansion into human occupied areas and great threats to human. So we could not see here the sylvatic cycle. Okay. Sylvatic cycle. First of all, reservoir, wild rodent. Okay. Here domestic rodent. Okay. तो क्या होता है ना इसमें, वाइल्ड रोडेंट में फ्ली आई बाइट किया, यहाँ से इसे ट्रांसफर किया, डोमेस्टिक रोडेंट से फ्ली आई बाइट किया, यहाँ से ह्यूमन में ट्रांसफर किया. सो ह्यूमन में जब ट्रांसफर हुआ तो क्या होगा, बबोनिक प्लेग की कंडीशन और निमोनिक प्लेग की कंडीशन होगी. बबोनिक प्लेग तो स्प्रेड फर्दर नहीं होता है, बट निमोनिक प्लेग एपिडेमिक स्प्रेड फर्दर एंड because the lungs when subsides with the bacteremia, then it results in pneumonic plague epidemic and it will spread from one human to next human to another human to another human and so on. Plague as a biological weapon. 1970 WHO estimates 50 kg agent, city of 5 million, 1,50,000 pneumonic cases, 36,000 death, 80,000 to 1 lakh hospitalized, 5 lakh secondary cases, up to 1 lakh death total. Human disease, bubonic flea bite to human. Okay. Cutaneous infection, swollen tender lymph glands, boys, fever, chills, headache and exhaustion. Cutaneous infection, bubonic. Septicemia, multiplication in the bloodstream, fever, chills, prostration, abdominal pain, shock, bleeding into skin. You could see here the characteristic feature of Yersinia. Pneumonic, human, aerosol to human, 1 to 4 days of the incubation period. Infection of the lungs, high fever, chills, cough, difficult breathing, bloody sputum, 100% fatal if not treated early. So these were bubonic, septicemic and pneumonic. Yersinia anthropolytica, gram-negative rods, most important motile. Yersinia pestis non-motile, isolated from the rodent farm animals, cats and dog, common most in the Scandinavian and Western Europe. Sources, person-to-person hospital. Animal primary source is pig, tongue and tonsil. Companion animals, rats and insect. Food, pork and pork products. Environment, drinking and surface water and sewage sludge. Laboratory conformation. The laboratory conformation, examination of ovoids, aseptates, stain smear for bipolar staining. Culture, identify organism hazardous. Fluorescent antibodies test, acceptable specimen. Material from infected vivo, the swollen lymph nodes. Blood specimen, series taken 10 to 30 minutes apart. Bronchial, tracheal wash. Sputum not the best. So here we could take bronchial, tracheal wash. Treatment and prevention. Plague vaccine, live and killed, have been distributed since the late 19th century to prevent the disease. If caught early, disease can be treated successfully with streptomycin or tetracycline. Isolation from wild animals and infected patient can help reduce the risk. Minimize domestic rat population. Control feed population. Pathogenesis, incubation 7 days. Adhere and penetrate ileum epithelium cell, invades the intestinal mucosa and multiplies in the lymphoid tissue. So incubation period कितना था 7 days. Adheres the penetrates ileum epithelial cells, invades intestinal mucosa covering को invade करेगा and multiplies in the lymphoid tissue. Lymphoid tissue में multiplies करेगा. Okay. Symptoms, abdominal pain, diarrhea, can mimic appendicitis. It is an important point. Swollen lymph nodes, headache, fever, diarrhea, nausea, vomiting. Can develop severe arthritis. Diagnosis, isolation of the organism from feces, blood or lymph node biopsy. Treatment, septicemic, gentamicin and chloramphenicol. Enteritis, self-limiting and usually not treated. Yersinia pseudotuberculosis, animal pathogen, infect wild and domestic animal, cause necrotic lesion in liver, spleen, lymph nodes, infection via oral route from infected animal fecal material. Symptoms, abdominal pain, diarrhea, mimic appendicitis, swollen lymph nodes, fever, rarely invade bloodstream or cause the internal lesion. Treatment, ampicillin, streptomycin and tetracycline. Thank you and have a nice day.